I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. I should dismount here.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Accio! I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Arresto momentum! Bombarda!
Accio!
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Confringo!
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Flipendo!
Imperium. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Imperium. Crucible. Incendio. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Bombardo. Atractus Totalis. Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio. Accio.
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. at least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Lumos.
Lumos. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camp is always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling... At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm.
Depulso!
Quite
Levioso! Depulso! Levioso!
Revelio.
Confringo!
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But
Levioso! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo!
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Glacius. Incendio.
ever. Look at this place.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your track.
What was that?
Not Doran, not Tessa.
Arrest all momentum. Depulsor.
Ready your warriors. The fight has
Imperial. Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Arrest all momentum. Depulsor. Leviosa.
What does it matter to me?
Imperial.
What have you done?
Descendo.
You're not getting those snippets.
Arrest all momentum. Bombard. Together. Glacius. Descendo.
Never mind. Let's move.
Incendio. Defender. Leviosa. Depulsor.
There you are. Cynthia. Gotcha. Ha! Kupuna.
Now you just get on my nerves.
Coward! Body
Incendio.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Incendio. Revelio. is a sad-looking...
Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard. You should have joined me.
Arresto momentum. Glacius. Bombarda.
Hang on!
Cabalza. Defender. Benito.
Criticus Totalis! Petrificus!
Accio. Incendio.
Petrificus Totalis!
Arresto momentum. Glacius. Bombarda.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Expulsion! Electricity.
Cabalza.
Expulsion!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Imperial.
What is it?
Crucial. Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Arresto Bombarda. Glacius.
To your knees!
Petrificus Totalis!
place for an unaccompanied student.
Bombard! Glacier!
What was that?
Repulsor! Defender! Leviosa!
Stand and fight me!
Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Bombarder! Glacier!
Oh, try!
Imperial!
Too easy for me. This time you made a mistake.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Arresto Momentum!
That all you got?
Leviosa!
We may be... How embarrassing! Conductive, aren't we?
Glacier! Bombarder!
Look what you've done! You might want to look up. Expulsor!
Leviosa!
Expulsor! You'll be sorry you did that.
Bombarder! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulsor!
Arresto Momentum.
Had enough?
Expelliarmus.
I was... Such agility!
Imperial.
Now, while you're still at Expulsor! Expulsor! My conductor! Another
How did you were still hanging about? Ha! You're idiot!
Expulsor!
Incendio. Arresto Momentum.
I'm just thinking.
Repulsor.
You're stupid. You're going to get out of this alive. You're going to regret that.
Leviosa.
Expulsor!
Arresto Momentum.
To your flesh for inspiration.
Defender.
Made a great
Glacier. Arresto Momentum. Imperial.
Expulsor!
Incendio. Crucio. Descendo. Arresto. Bombarda.
Been in our ranks. Expulsion!
Incendio.
Well done for a child.
Didn't put much of a fight, did you?
Try not to make this too easy for me. You're dancing on dangerous.
You should never have come here.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
You'll come to regret that. You made a great mistake.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Imperio.
It's time to back for more.
What are you for?
Lamb to the slaughter. Ha! Enough. How delightful.
Incendio.
Will you hold the table?
Descendo.
Knew you would feel. Get, I shall end you. You will pay for your deeds. You'll be I'm not done with you. Stupid. You can't hold out forever.
Stupid.
No!
Accio. Incendio.
You should have joined me.
We delayed the inevitable.
No more.
See someone, I'll
Incendio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
time for some assistance.
Levioso.
I won't go down this easy.
Levioso. Repulso. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Glacius.
No more happy days for you.
Oh, what's the light? Ripping us totally!
You're only delaying the inevitable. Such agility.
Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Glacius. Descendo. Accio. Imperio. Crucio. Incendio.
You're jousting, aren't you?
Stupid one. You weaken quickly. Imperial.
Accio. Incendio.
Stupid one. Going to get out of this. Imperial.
Release me!
You're going to regret that. That's just the beginning.
Incendio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Glacius.
Tango! Reducto!
Accio. Incendio. Defender.
Survive this.
Imperial.
I am at your call.
Accio. Incendio.
Child.
Imperial.
You shouldn't be here. I'm gonna regret
A lamb to the slaughter. Ah, how delightful.
Incendio.
There's Ollivander's.
Take things.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello.
Now,
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
How delightful.
Arresto momentum. Glacius. Potato.
I've never felt
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Ontario.
and Jewish. You'll answer for this. Wrong with your
Descendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Bombarda.
You should have joined me.
Detonate the inevitable.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
No more happiness for you.
Petrificus totalis! I'll watch them.
I shall end you.
Petrificus totalis!
Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defendo.
Petrificus totalis!
Catapulta. Leviosa.
Petrificus!
I've never seen so much magic.
Accio. Accio.
Good luck next time!
Imperio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Glacius. Defendo.
In my trap.
Capulso. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Incendio.
You made a mistake coming here. I'm not done with you. Not with
Imperio. Accio. Incendio.
Aha! Back for more. Knew you would be hanging about. Look what you've done!
Incendio.
That's just the beginning. Come on, you're afraid.
Accio. Incendio. Imperial.
Such agility!
Accio. Incendio.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Rookwoods don't go down either.
Imperial!
You've made a great mistake.
Aha!
Pay for your debt.
Confringo!
You're not to regret. How dare you! You cannot control me!
Close
No more chance for you! It's good time! You can't hold out forever!
Stupid!
You will pay for your deeds!
What? Imperial! How can I help you? Incendio! Descendio!
Not to regret that!
Arresto Momentum! Glacius! Defender! Levioso! Depulso!
You come to the wrong.
You may have caused permanent damage to my hearing! Death from
Levioso!
Expulso!
Descendo! Bombarda! Glacius! Imperio! Crucible! Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Bombarda! Glacius! Defender!
On the lookout! Expulso!
You'll be sorry you did that.
Levioso! Descendo! Glacius! Bombarda! Arresto Momentum! Crucible! Incendio! Glacius! Defender!
You could have joined me.
Delay the inevitable. Defender! Expulso! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Bombarda! Glacius! Defender! Depulso!
Aha! I see you! That's just the beginning.
Defender! Depulso! Levioso! Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Bombarda! Glacius!
Stay in school next time.
No more happy days for you. You will pay for your
Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Bombarda! Glacius! Imperial! Accio!
What are your thoughts on
Incendio!
expulsion?
Stupefy!
of inspiration.
This is your first.
Arresto momentum. Imperio. Accio. Benito. Incendio.
To your knees. Expulsion!
Incendio.
I'm just warming up.
Let it also.
Expulsion!
Depulso. Levioso. Imperio.
Pay for your deeds.
Accio.
Expulsion! Had enough?
Accio. Descendo.
Look what you've done!
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Glacier. Defender.
Expulsion!
Repulsor. Levioso.
Expulsion!
Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Right now.
What
have you done?
You should have joined me.
Abracadabra!
Well done for a child.
A lamp.
Imperial. Levioso. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Glacier.
I think not.
Right.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
You're going to regret that.
Let's play. Imperio. Incendio.
Pillez ta chef!
Accio.
Hang on!
Bombarda. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Imperial.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Incendio.
You'll be sorry you did that.
Petrificus totalis! Hold still!
Will you hold still? Stand and fight me!
Defender. Levioso. Depulso. Imperial.
Time to even.
Incendio.
How delightful! Such a gentleman! Aren't you?
Arresto momentum.
That's just the beginning.
Defender. Levioso! Repulsor!
You're no match for me. As you wish.
Accio! Incendio!
What's this? A child wanders too far from home.
Descendo! Accio! Incendio!
I'm not down with you.
Imperial!
It's time to even the odds.
Incendio! Imperial!
Another crucible.
Descendo! Resto Momento! Bombarda! Glacius! Force your head window! Repulsor! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Nice try! You don't want to try that again.
Protego! Stupefy!
I thought you'd at least
Confringo! Accio! Imperial! Incendio! Incendio! Accio!
I might rather enjoy.
Incendio!
I'll rip your brain. Your ears and see how you like it. Protego!
You cost us out. We had that Merlin woman too.
Cape Flapper!
Imperial!
What do you need me to do?
Accio! Incendio! Descendo!
Incendio!
You'll regret this for the rest of your short life.
Descendo! Glacius! Accio! Incendio! Imperial! How can I help? Accio! Incendio! Glacius!
Enjoy this.
Descendo!
Incendio!
Accio! Imperial! Incendio!
Look, we don't go down easy.
Place it! Gombarda! Imperial! Incendio!
That's the best you can do, is it? You're going to regret that.
Stupid one!
I'll have taken your life.
I'll make you a lamb to the slaughter.
You after the golden snitch?
Stupid one!
Now, this has become personal.
Novice fuck.
Come on! Stupid one! You afraid to fight back? Huh? Go stupid one! You can get out of this alive.
Let me out, you
You're no match for me. You will pay for your deeds. You're going to regret that.
Oh, I'm going to make sure.
Incendio! Descendo!
What a looker!
Resto momento bombardă!
You made a great mistake! No more happy days!
I know stupid!
No more!
Imperial!
Back for more! Just warming.
Descendo! Resto momentum! Bombarda! Imperial!
Time to even the odds. Had enough. Expulso! You're going to regret it.
Resto momentum! Bombarda!
You should have joined me.
Well done for a child. Allow. What's this?
Accio!
Made a great mistake. That's stupid. You're going to regret that. Ah, how delightful.
Defender!
That's just the...
Arresto Momentum Bombarda. Glacier.
Look what you've done! Under edge.
Accio. Incendio.
Where you were moron. I'm not done with you. You?
Accio. Incendio.
Expulsion.
Stupid. Descendo.
Stupid. You weaken quickly.
Imperial. Accio.
Look up.
Incendio. Descendo. Arresto Momentum Bombarda. Glacier.
Expulsion. Quick little bit. What are your thoughts on
Incendio.
expulsion?
Stupid one.
Another pitiful beast. Good job. Incendio! Quickly! That's agility! Don't recommend you try me first.
Incendio.
I'm just healing up.
Cruising. Back from board. Incendio. Incendio. Descendo.
Here I find you.
Incendio!
Incendio.
Confringo! Stand and fight me!
Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Glaciers. Bombard.
You're no match for me.
Oh, what's the lush out of your eyes?
Potato!
Imperial. Incendio. I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. And the goblins.
My friend is here.
Let's go.
his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
We'll be pleased with our progress.
Arresto momentum. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Incendio. Bombarda. You're no match for us. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, young friend. It worked. Let's go.
I fear you're right, Professor.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here.
It's total.
Over here. Let me go!
Arrest on the Glacier. Let me arrogance. Pity. Confront the Potato.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Descendo.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Haggard.
Thank you, Professor.
Not quiet enough.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Descendo.
Damn loyalism.
Arresto momentum.
Finish me! I'll get you from that.
Come on, kid!
I'll go after you.
Incendio. Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Bombarda.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two!
Stop him!
Let's get this.
Descendo. Arresto momentum.
Now, Professor, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
We couldn't be happy if we did, Professor Sharp.
Incendio. Descendo. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Descendo.
Easily diverted. You can't stop me.
Descendo. Glacius. Stupefy. Stupefy. we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Protego! Descendo! Arresto momentum. That did the trick. Now. Descendo. Bombard. Glacius. Defender. Repulsor. Protego. Protect yourself again. Not for long. Incendio. Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Descendo. can't stop me! Two sources of power. Don't like that very much, do you? Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda! Arresto Momentum! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Protego!
Give up now. Might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Randolph. Arrest the momentum. Protego. Bombarda. Accio. Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock? Bombarda. Protego. This ends here, Radrock.
Think you can stop me?
Confringo. Potato. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Glacius.
You'll never make this hell for me! Never!
Descendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Expect. Expelliarmus, Bombarda, Defender. Potato. Confringo. Expelliarmus, Defender. This is for Professor Fig. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Professor! Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as...
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more. I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I've received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Sebastian, I'm afraid Anne may never be able to forgive you. But at least now you have a chance to change your path.
I am glad for that. But I still have hopes that Anne may in time understand what happened and come to forgive me. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
I'd like to learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened? Very well. You need to be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
That's all I wanted to learn for now. Thank you.
Of course. You're the only one with whom I would entrust such knowledge. Let's speak again soon.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs.
I'm concerned she might tell your mother.
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone knows. I shall pursue them when they are finished, and I think she knows that.
Where is he?
As do you.
Imperium.
Time.
Descendo.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Arresto momentum.
Petrificate.
Glacier. Imperium.
As you wish.
Rise Leviosa.
You must get
Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Glacier. Confringo.
Little Nat Sioni, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
You fight like a muggle.
Avada Kedavra.
Natty! No! Natty! Are you sure you are up for a visitor? Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Is it possible to become an aura and not excel in potions?
Revelio!
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
For muscles. Although it is a bit sad watching him boil.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you? Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet. This is... well, I'd say you can't even afford a Detony seed. One tiny seed. But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogwarts?
Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. I'm told that last Clementine had you chasing butterflies all through the forest. She's quite a one.
Abandoned long ago.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you. It does not seem like you have. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather...
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Seems like a poor choice of inventory. Surely that's obvious.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these things appear by magic. Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Don't get me started on thwoppers. Most of the suppliers of thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's.
Perhaps it was your dealings with Froopers that led you to the precarious idea of stocking Duracalls.
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? Don't worry, I don't mind. Never had a still tongue in my head either. And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that all beasts are safe and well cared for. Right thing to do and good for business. Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Greetings! Please, take your time looking about. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Dear biscuit.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Incendio! Revelio. 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 Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Pardon me? Might I ask?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. I'll spot you.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope it's worth the risk. Who lived here, I wonder?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Imperio!
Release nonsense! Presumptor!
The Snidget's savior. Back another round with him.
Descender! Arrest them and then Bombarda! This is where Sakurissa said to go. Now where are those Booba-Tubas? Just my luck, troll. Imperial! Incendio! Descender! Arresto Momentum! Bombarda! Glacius! Patricius Totalis! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Patricius Totalis! Imperial! Patricius Totalis! Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio.
Confringo! Confringo! Rookwoods don't go down. Confringo!
It's in the clouds, this one!
Incendio! Quick Incendio! Come now, you're embarrassing. Confringo! Incendio! No! Incendio!
Revelio.
You'll need to be quicker than that. Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Hogsmeade, here I come. Saccharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Imperial. Accurate. Incendiary. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio.
Those snidgets were rightfully ours, and you knew it. You may have defeated a few trolls, but you won't defeat me. You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours.
A castle. Must have been. You.
You haven't got Fringo! Is that the best we got? Can Fringo call out for me?
Brilliant.
person I need.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. I gather you wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Mind the plants, please?
Flipendo! Imperial! Crucible! Accio! Incendio! Defendo! Depulso! Levioso! Descendo! Arresto Momento Fara! Glacial! Confringo! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you. I gather you bravely fought for Hogwarts. Such...
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Revelio.
Warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us. By all accounts, Hogwarts would be lost without you.
How nice to see you, my young friend.